Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Valery North Football Manager. Where in the last episode, things did not go very well for me. After a complete betrayal by my players, one of whom getting sent off in a crucial match, I have in fact been sacked by Peterborough Sports. They decided they could do without my services. In the interim week, both game time and real time, I have played things forward to the point where I have an interview for a new position lined up, and that's where we're going to jump right in to what's happening. And the interview is with Kidderminster Harriers. And here we are. Alex Short, owner of Kidderminster, has invited me to attend an interview with the board of directors to discuss the vacancy. I shall attend the interview because I'm not doing anything else at the minute. Actually, it's two weeks in game time, 1 week since the last stream. Attend interview. The board are pleased that you have taken the time to attend today. There are a few questions we would like to ask to see if you are the manager we want to take the club forward. I'm glad you've given me the chance to talk to the club. Let's get down to business, I say. Can you ease our concerns about your lack of experience? I'm going to go with, I'm still pretty new to management, so I lack experience, but make up for it in other ways. And can I handle the step up this job would represent? I'm going to say football is football at the end of the day. I'm more than capable of doing well here. It's fair to say you failed to live up to expectations at your former club. Why weren't you able to produce the goods? Yeah, I'm going to ask for a chance. If I got the job, I'd have no trouble in meeting your expectations. Everything's set up for success here. I don't know if that's true. You have previously been embroiled in media controversies, citing your inability to cultivate a strong dressing room atmosphere. What can you say to address our concerns about that happening here? I'm going to say that's something I've learned from and can promise that the atmosphere here would remain healthy were I to be given the job. The club would be looking for a candidate capable of performing to competition expectations, something our last manager did not do. Are you confident of handling that better than your predecessor? I'm confident of achieving every target set for me if I get the job. I've made a lot of promises here, but I think I can meet them. We need a manager who can work with limited resources. Is that you? Yes, I'll do the right thing with the club's money, is what I'm going to say, because that's open to interpretation. That is, I can interpret that how I want, and they might not like it, but I don't care. And I'm not saying that to them, obviously. I'm just thinking it in my head. I'll do the right thing with the club's money. Are you the right person to turn this underachieving club around? I'd make 1 or 2 small adjustments and then enjoy the results. This team doesn't need a radical overhaul. It's closer than people think. We would like to know, when do you intend to establish yourself as the club's manager? Are you able to take charge now, or do you need more time? I can start immediately. As part of the recruitment process, we are willing to allow you to request changes to our current backroom staff, as well as the chance to request any staff members you would like to bring from your previous club. What size budget would you be looking for to make these changes? Well, I mean, the previous club weren't really doing very well, were they? So yeah, I'm just not going to request a budget for that. Do I have any thoughts on the club's long-term vision? I'm just going to agree with what they've said. Looks like the club has an exciting future. I'd be more than happy to work towards those objectives. Should you be hired, the expectation is for the club to finish in the top half of the table. Is that fair, or do you think you could improve upon that somewhat? I'm just going to agree to their targets. Transfer budget of 1.616 thousand is on offer. I think I'll agree to that. I'll be looking to make free transfers and things like that for the most part. It's the wage budget I'm more concerned about. Wage budget, I'd like a bit more. But if I say that, I am probably not going to get the job, and I would quite like to get this one. So I'll say I'll work within that budget, and then we'll deal with the consequences when we come to them. Is there anything you would like to ask for ahead of potentially getting the job? I want to ask them to let me get my next coaching badge. Okay, I shall accept that. They don't want to at the moment. No further requests. We'll deal with that sort of thing once I'm established in the role, possibly in the summer. Okay, that's the end of the interview. I'll have a little bit of time to wait for them to decide whether or not my asking for an extra qualification is worthwhile or not. We don't care about Maidenhead. I don't think we care about Peterborough Sports. Peterborough Sports interview Dan Clark. Ooh, that's interesting. But none of my business anymore. I don't work for them. I'm out. Got some more social media. Oh, good grief. Peterborough Sport. Oh, Kettering had a player sent off. No wonder they won. Now, why couldn't that have happened while I was still manager, huh? Plenty of news. Nothing there. Okay, right. We're still waiting. Come on, I'm clearly the best woman for the job. You've got to give it to me. Come on. What are you waiting for? Peterborough Sports face Kings Lynn. That was a match I was hoping to win, but never mind. Okay. There's not much information there. We do have something in the inbox. Okay, it's just Brighton hiring a manager. I don't think we can get these jobs. I don't think it's worthwhile going to France this stage in my career. Peterborough Sports hold Kings Lynn to a draw, so they're not really improving, are they? Without me. Peterborough Sports is Barlow. Yeah, I believe I was offering him. Well, we'll see. Might be able to bring in players from them. We don't know. Nothing much changed there. Peterborough Sports face Southport. My weekly jobs update. I do not want to apply for Carmarthen. That would be going down an absolute dead end, I'm pretty sure. I would never get another job in England. That seems to be how this goes. You build up a reputation in one country, but it doesn't matter how well you do in this game. Aha! Kurt Jones has something to ask. He's being a bit rude. He says, where or indeed why did it all go wrong for you? I'll tell you where it went wrong. Idiot got sent off. Anyway. I don't think anything unusual happened. We just didn't get the results we needed, and that will always bring problems. I'll always back my abilities as a manager, though, and can only hope for better luck in my next job. Do I believe Peterborough Sports were right to sack me? No. I thought I was doing a good job given the circumstances, and we were moving in the right direction. In that context, it certainly appears a bit harsh. Kurt says that's enough for his editor. Speak to you soon. Probably will. And to stir things up a bit, possibly. Oh dear, Stevenson out injured, Wright injured. And a disappointing collapse for Peterborough Sports. You see, they should have stuck with me. Peterborough Sports approach for Newton. How have they got money for new players now when they didn't when I was working there? Ooh, I'm cross. I am cross. I am... I tell you what, if Kidderminster face Peterborough Sports while I'm managing them, it's going to be a tasty one. Let's just put it that way in the press. I really was hoping that they'd have responded by now. It's 10 days since the interview. We haven't heard that they've gone in a different direction. Peterborough. Cooper takes Kidderminster hot seat. I did not get the job. This isn't disappointing. Jacob Cooper. Right, so let's look at the job centre. Maybe I should start applying abroad. Vacancy manager. Yep. Well, let's go job security. Current manager empty. I don't think so. I'm going to apply to Hallischer FC in Germany. Doubt I'll get it, but I'll apply for the job anyway, because why not? I don't think League 2 in France is going to be interested in my services, but Martigues might be. And Hemel Hempstead, I just don't want that job. It feels like a death sentence, to be honest. So I'm going to apply overseas, and we'll see what happens. So, applications received. Excellent. We shall continue keeping track of our things. So, Newton takes charge at Peterborough. Oh, so it's not a player, it's a manager. Okay, fair enough. Glenn Wilkinson rumours. Offers have been made for Glenn Wilkinson. And Stairs. They're dismantling the team that I built. Boo hiss. That's what I have to say to that. Lots of time ticking past while we wait to hear. I'll just check on job security. There's only 3 jobs available, and I don't think I'd get any of them, except possibly Carmarthen, which, as already mentioned, I don't want. Jobs update. Insecure positions. We're not looking at those ones, are we? Injury updates. Peterborough Sports are selling Stairs. All sorts of things going on. And Barlow's going to Poole, apparently. That's fair enough. Oh, look, it's the Brexit ratio. So I think Chester probably should sign Tommy Parkinson on that basis. Peterborough Sports make Williams offer. Yeah, probably a good choice. Peterborough Sports face Kidderminster. Come on, smash them for me, Kidderminster. It's 2 new managers, of course, and looks like they're having a ding-dong argument in the press. How fun! Ooh, Maidenhead. No, I don't want to do that. Mick Diamond. Oh, good grief. No, they should not sign Mick Diamond. Ha! 1-1 draw. I bet we'd have won if I'd been in charge. Whichever team I'd have been in charge would have won that match, for sure. I'm confident of that. Right, let's do home. Maidenhead. I'm going to apply for that job. Yes. And continue. Maidenhead job application received. I should think so too. I'm not going to declare my interest in the job. That never goes well in this game. FA Cup shock at Stamford Bridge. Leeds beating Norwich is not a huge shock, to be fair. Okay, weekly jobs update. I don't think I'm likely to get any of those jobs, even if they do become available. So I'll just carry on. See, Sudan Ardennes, that might be a job worth going for. We check that out then. Home. Yeah, I'll give them an application. Yes. Of course, this is all going to lead to trouble later. If I get asked why I'm applying for so many jobs. In the meantime, however, I just want to get back into managing, don't I? Because it's quite a boring stream if we're just looking at the calendar tick past. I mean, I was convinced I was going to get that Kidderminster job, to be honest. And a bit annoyed with them that they didn't pick me. Still, never mind. Seem to have been quite a lot of matches on Tuesday for it to resolve. Lots of things happening at clubs that I follow because I want to manage them one day. But that's not happening just yet. That's the transfer window closed, which is going to make things a little bit trickier for if I get a job now, because I won't be able to set up the squad the way I want it. I'll have to deal with the players already at the club, whichever club I end up joining, and that in turn means I have to deal with them and set things up basically to match the skills of those players, not the players that I want. I can't fit players to the system. I have to fit the system to the players, which, to be fair, I do try to do quite a lot anyway. I'm not great at it, but we'll see how it goes. Peterborough Sports. Oh, selling Simmons. I don't remember who he was now. All sorts of things going on. Peterborough Sports versus Brackley. Newton fancies his chances. For Hallisher FC job application unsuccessful. They don't like my lack of experience. Okay. That may be an issue. Oh, wait. Available jobs. I think Bromley was available, wasn't it? Yeah. View job advert. Want to apply for that job. Yes. They probably won't let me. Won't be interested, but gotta keep the doors open. Job security. That's applied. Available and available. Not going to get those ones. So I'll carry on. Medford sacked by filed. Interesting. I haven't been named as somebody interested, but I'm going to apply anyway. And I do believe Medford was somebody that I had a bit of a rivalry with. Maybe not. But someday soon. Anyway. So that's that job applied for. Have offered a job interview. Hurrah! Let's go and talk to them. They think I would be an acceptable fit for the club's realistic vision for the future. So let's go and attend this interview. Welcome. We're glad you've come along to discuss our plans for the club's vision. It's great to be here. Let's get started, I say. You have very little managerial experience, and that obviously concerns me a little. Can you explain why that is? Well, I mean, everybody has to start somewhere. I'm still pretty new to management, so I lack experience, but make up for it in other ways. You're looking to make a step up from your previous club. Can you handle that? Football is football at the end of the day. I'm more than capable of doing well here. What went wrong at your previous job? If I got the job, I'd have no trouble in meeting your expectations. Everything's set up for success here. You're up for a few jobs right now, it seems. Are you hedging your bets? I'm just trying to forge ahead with my career by any means necessary. Are you able to ease our worries about your apparent failure to cultivate a strong dressing room atmosphere? That's something I've learned from, and can promise that the atmosphere here would remain healthy were I to be given the job. We would like to know when do you intend to establish yourselves as the club's manager? I'm ready to start straight away. I will work with your director of football. Do I want to bring in any staff? No, I don't. I'm happy to work. I definitely want to play attacking, entertaining football, so yes. So I want to work with those proposals. I'm very confident of achieving the playoff spot. Transfer budget. I think that's fair. Any requests? Well, I'm not going to make any requests right now because I think they might turn me down if I do. So we shall leave the meeting there and see what happens. There's no talk about the job interview yet. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not going to apply for any other jobs while I'm being considered for filed. and more social feed. Nothing about my job interview yet. All sorts of things going on over at my former club. Things that I disagree with. But we'll see how it goes. No new information there. And we are deep into February now. So I've been out of work for a month and a half. So there's still injury crisis at Peterborough. Peterborough get defeated again. You see, it wasn't down to me. It was down to the players not performing. Kay sacked by Buxton. Well, if I get turned down by Filed, I will apply there. Maidenhead. Okay, let's have a look. They are 24th in the National League, so they will be looking for me to help them avoid relegation. Let's have a look at their players. I think they are underperforming right now. Sort by position. I can probably do something with this club, so I'm going to accept, even though this does put me at peril of not getting the Filed job or this one. So we've invited you along today so we can put forward our vision of the club and allow you to suggest any alterations for us to consider should we decide to hire you. I'm glad you've given me the chance to talk to the club. Let's get down to business. Can I handle a step up? Football is football. What went wrong? I can meet your expectations. Can you explain? I'm just trying to get ahead. No, I'm merely considering my options. That's what I'll say this time. I'll cultivate a healthy atmosphere if given the job. I'm promising. Yes. I will make sure there's positive dressing room atmosphere. Previous manager didn't enjoy the best of relationships with the supporters. Are you confident of providing a different dynamic with them? Oh, yes. I think I've had a good relationship with the supporters. Can you tell me why you're the right candidate for a team fighting relegation? I like to consider myself a strong motivator and leader. When times are hard, it's important to keep spirits as high as possible. I'm happy to take charge immediately. I don't plan to make any changes. Long-term vision. Work within the avoid relegation. Yeah, that all looks fine. We're not expecting anything of you this season. We'll discuss next season's objectives at a later date. Okay, that's fine. What's next? Any requests? Not that I can think of right now. Okay. Let's see what happens there. I've got 2 jobs on the go now, possibly. 2 interviews. Here we go. Wild interview unsuccessful. They didn't feel I was the right person. Andy Beck, that name rings a bell. No, I'm probably thinking of Andrew Walsh, who's somebody I quite like actually. But okay, we shall see. Right. Charge filed. Yeah. Brighton. Maidstone. More Brighton. Don't know what's going on there. And weekly jobs update. Taff's Well. No, I don't think that's likely. Welling United. In the Vanarama South. Well, I think I want to see how it turns out with Maidenhead first before I start applying elsewhere. I just think I owe them that much. I mean, I know I said that about Filed as well, but who knows? Anyway. Gilbert takes the Buxton hot seat. Okay. That's fair enough. Bromley job unsuccessful. Because I haven't guided a team away from a relegation yet. Kurt Jones has some questions to ask. Do I have any regrets regarding my time at Peterborough Sports? Yeah, I regret not winning more matches. No real regrets here, no. I'd have liked it to have gone differently, but I can't control fate. What, if anything, have I learned from the experience? I learn something every day of my life, and that's especially true in management. I'll take the positives and the negatives and use them both to become better at my job. There you go, Kurt. Take that to your manager. Not manager, editor. That's what they're called in newspapers. And time ticks on. There's a whole lot of stuff happening at the upper end. I don't regret time with Peterborough Sports. I did not get the job with the French team. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of other candidates, but they did feel I was a good match. So they're going to carry on. Maidenhead did not pick me in the end. Callum Blake. Why does that ring a bell? No, I don't. Oh, he was the favourite to get the job anyway. I think that's why that rings a bell. Okay, job security. Right there, we've been rejected there. Not going to get these ones. Not going to get these ones. Not going to get these ones. Let's try Ingolstadt then. Yeah. And Cholet, Stade Olympique Cholet, no less. We shall apply for that job. And I shall apply for Boreham Wood as well. Okay. Ooh, Dover and Welling are still available. I'll apply for them. Oh, wait. Apparently I can't apply for Dover. Did I already? No, it would say so. Maybe they've already picked someone. Okay, Welling. Job advert. Apply for job. Yes. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 job adverts made. Applied for. And we shall continue again. I mean, this bit feels awfully much like actually being unemployed with all the applications and rejections. I don't want to apply for Tufts Well because I will never get out of Wales if I do. I'm pretty sure of it. Also by Boston. Okay. Well, I may as well apply there. Yeah. BBC Lincolnshire's Ryan Collett. Am I prepared to address speculation linking me with the vacant Boston United job? I am. I will talk about this. Everyone's ambitious. We look at the likes of Mario and think that could be me one day. Boing, boing. Yeah. Will give us some idea of how likely it is I'm going to get that job, because there will be some reaction from Boston about my having said this. So that's kind of going to be what we work with. And we are coming up to 2 months out of work. So it's entirely possible that in the meantime, the Department for Work and Pensions will be putting me on some kind of training course to improve my IT skills or whatever. Oh, Boston fans consider me a leading candidate. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I like this strip. They're known as the Pilgrims. Let's have a look at the senior squad. They have been underperforming. We've got... Ooh. They look weak in defence. There's not much depth there. They haven't really got attacking midfielders or attacking wing positions covered. But so possibly a three across the back. Possibly 5-3-2 might work with this club. Anyway, yes, I have plans. I have plans for Boston if I get that job. I'll have to see if I get the interview first, though. So I've applied for these 4. Not going to get these. Get these. More German ones to go for. kind of tempted to go for East 5. Yeah, let's go for East 5. Just because I would love to get the East 5-4, 4-5 scoreline. If though I want to win the match more than that. So we'll go for that one. And maybe not apply into the German clubs at this point. Okay. East 5 job application received. Jolly good. Chippenham is insecure apparently. My weekly jobs update. Coombrand Celtic. I'm pretty sure I don't want to go to them. Let's see. Important dates in March. There are no important dates in March. Why? Because I haven't got a job yet. Inbox. Esso Chalet. Okay, other candidates were stronger. Other candidates were stronger. But they did feel I was a good fit. So Boston, offer me a job interview. Let's attend that. Few questions. It's great to be here. Let's get started. What went wrong? I can meet your expectations. Why am I in the runnings? I'm merely considering my options. It's something I've learned from, and I can promise that the atmosphere here would remain healthy were I to be given the job. I promise to ensure a strong and positive dressing room atmosphere. I've always had a good relationship with supporters. We're happy where we are right now, but we're now looking for someone capable of taking this team to the next level. Can you make that a reality? I know I can get the job done. I will take charge straight away. I don't wish to make any changes. I accept your vision. No expectations. Any requests? None that I can think of. Go on. Well done, Ebbsfleet. It's only the beginning of March. So they've done that with a couple of months to spare. Stevenson ends the goal drought. Good for him. And they actually came from behind to win the match, did Peterborough Sports. Fair enough. Scrolling. Nothing there. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Yeah. Nothing interesting. Oh, apparently I have a rival for the job. It's Richard Roberts. I do not wish him good luck. Continue. Aha! Boston have offered me the job. They believe me to be the ideal person to replace Andrew Walsh. Andrew Walsh. I liked him. Oh well. I will start negotiations. I think I will just accept the deal they offer. Yes, thank you very much. Final deal, exit talks. Hurrah! And boom! Boston United hire North. Boston have today confirmed the appointment of Valery North as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the 44-year-old, who has recently spent time away from club football, not by choice, and she is sure to face plenty of questions when she faces the media for the first time at the community stadium. Her first game in charge will be against Spennymoor in the Valery North on the 8th of March. That's only a day or two away, I think. She replaces previous manager Andrew Walsh. Richard Roberts was considered to be the favourite for the job, particularly after he was spotted attending an interview with the club, but they ultimately preferred a different candidate. North prefers to use a 4-4-2 formation. Not strictly true. I vary it, variations on 4-4-2, and I quite like 4-5-1 as well. Again, variations on. North struggled at Peterborough Sports and was eventually sacked, and will now be hoping for a better experience upon taking the Boston United post. Despite pre-season hopes of a top-half finish in the league, at this late stage of the season, Boston United currently find themselves in 13th place in the Valery North table. Boston United have lost 3 of their last 5 games in the league. Yes, so they say the same thing twice there, okay. I am at a new club. Fortunately, their colours are yellow again, so I don't need to change any of my logo stuff. So that's good. Right, next. Chairperson. Formerly Cameron Jennings. I like his name. To get you acquainted with your new surroundings, you'll receive an introductory welcome pack. Yeah. I'm sure you'll lead us to great things, of course. Technical Director Luke Wilshaw. Assistant Manager Shane Collis. Hello, Shane. Shane is a goalkeeper, a player as well as assistant manager. He's 52 years old. He's not a player. Come on. Be reasonable here. He's adaptable and determined. He's okay at people management. He's not that good on player ability or potential. Sucks at negotiating. Well, never mind. I'm sure he'll come good with my assistance rather. They've won Panorama National before. They've had a number of trophies. They've won a few times. Well, we'll see how this goes. So that's how things are set up at the moment. Which I think is the formation that I was suggesting, more or less. I want to push somebody into attacking midfield from this. So I don't want the defensive midfielder, the position that Bradbury is currently playing. I want somebody up here instead. But otherwise I think I might stick with what we've got here. Want me to sign young players? We'll see how things go. Right. Our supporter liaison officer has asked you to be provided with details of the club's supporter culture and expectations. Strive to make progress on and off the pitch. Well, I mean, what supporter doesn't want their team to do that? Come on. Be reasonable here. become an established Valery North team. I mean, I want to outdo that. Won't happen this year, but maybe in the next 2 or 3 years. I don't need inductions. Okay, schedule press conference, yes, definitely, and we'll meet the backroom staff every week, yes. Confirm, here we go. So yes, that's the news. Review ongoing negotiations. We've made a bid for Russell Woods as a winger. Yes, I like that. Colin Cross has rejected a contract offer. That's a shame. Target forward, yes. Okay. I don't understand what this is about. Oh, those are the 2 offers that he's got. Oh, that's out, is it? Yes. These are all out. So we're selling these players. Okay. I'm not happy about that, to be honest. But I'm going to let that go for now because I don't know how this team is going to shape up yet. But I do want to get hold of attacking midfielders on the left and right, if I can. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Supporter profile. We've got hardcore fans, core supporters, family supporters, fair weather supporters, corporate, not many, and a few casual supporters. We're going to be fine. Competition expectations review. Top half finish, we can do that. Tactics induction. I know how to tactic. New job press conference. We've got 2 people now. Ryan Collett and Kurt Jones. I do like Kurt Jones, and he likes me. We'll see how we get on with Ryan Collett then. Attend press conference. Okay. Ryan Collett has the first question. Oh, Eliza Raymond. She's getting on a bit, it looks like. Anyway, okay, thank you very much, Eliza. What does it mean for you to be given this opportunity? It's a privilege to be here, and I'm so excited about the future. I'm going to be open arms. We can talk for a moment about your previous job. You were, of course, sacked by Peterborough Sports. Was that a decision you agreed with? I bear no grudges, I'm going to say. You spent very little time away from the game. Was there a conscious effort to ensure that you stayed active? Absolutely. I think it was imperative to. Football is my life, and I'd hate to be out of the game for too long. Ryan Collett, do you intend to bring the same brand of football to Boston United as you saw from your time with Peterborough Sports? I like the game to be played in a particular way, and I will certainly be attempting to do that here. Do I have any plans for my backroom team? I think there's a strong support system in place here, and I'd be a fool not to take advantage of it. Do I think I am the right person to take Boston to the next level? I really hope so. This club deserves success, and everything is in place for that to happen. Did I ever doubt this was the right job for me? I jumped at the chance, to be honest. It's not every day you get the opportunity to come to a club like Boston United. Do I feel confident about my ability to deliver the results required? I can't wait to get started. I have plenty of ideas for this team, and we're going to surprise a few people with how quickly this situation can change. Will I be going back to my old club to bring some former colleagues into the backroom team here at the community stadium? I don't know about that. I'm sure the staff here are more than adequate, and it's incumbent upon me to get the best out of them now. Have I met the players yet, and if so, what is the mood in the camp? It's a new dawn for the club, and the players will want to impress me and show me what they're capable of. Would you like to say anything to the Boston United fans? I need to earn their trust in everything I do and say every single day. Where do I think I can take this club? We want to be the very best we can possibly be. And what approach will I take to training? It's all about balance. We'll work hard when we need to, and we'll make sure we're in the best possible condition to play matches. What attracted me to Boston? They offered me a job. I think this club has the potential to become something really special. I have a good idea about the quality of player at my disposal, and I'm looking forward to seeing how much I can help them to improve too. How good is it to have someone like Brad Selby to build this team around? He's a talent for sure, and we'll need him if we're to progress as we want to. Is John Sanders going to continue as captain? I think for now, yes. Until he gives me a reason to think otherwise, I'm keen for him to retain his captaincy. Do I think the squad could do with strengthening in any particular position? Choose a position. I am looking at attacking midfielder right. That's what we need. You have taken charge, and it is widely expected that Gareth Moss will leave the club. Can you hold on to him? Do I want to? He's a very good player. I do want to. I hope he stays. We need to have those conversations, but it's definitely something I want to get into as soon as possible. Eliza says, thank you very much. That's all we've had time for. Let's see how that went. No change. I'm sure Ryan Collett will get used to me and start liking me soon. Tactics induction. Yes, I know how to tactics. And I've done the interview, so... Okay. Oh, create the tactic now. Okay, yes, I'll do that. I'm going to go for a fluid counter-attack option. Probably, yes. Choose a formation. At the moment we're going 5-3-2, but what I want is to change it to that. That's what I want. That's going to be our main tactic. I think I am going to leave things more or less as they are. I need to have a look at the players available to decide if I want to keep those roles the same. So I'm going to go for the squad. I still have must respond. Right. Oh, Shane Collis is the assistant manager. We need another goalkeeper, actually. So we shall definitely be looking at that. Right. Selection info. Filter by positions, defenders. I'm only really looking at central defence right now. Attributes, defensive. The defenders, after all. John Sanders. I mean, Brad Selby is an incredible player. Got to give it to him. Jumping and heading. Yes. And quite tricky to decide who's going in. I think that's how I feel we're strongest. I'll do some other selection later. Filter. Defensive midfielders. Right. Only got one player there and they're listed. I mean, Andy Sewell is injured. I don't want him listed. No long-term future with this. It's 29. I don't want him on the list currently. I mean, we need the player around as much as anything. But, okay. It's time to start making some plans here for who we need to bring in. It's clear already that we are weak at fullback, so defender right and defender left. We want to get let's have a look at the left side as well. Well, probably okay at defender left. Acceleration and pace. Neville Parker seems to be the best for those. He's also good at marking, important, and tackling. So yeah, he's definitely starting. Bring back left. Okay, midfielders. Right-sided, left-sided. I'm not confident with any of these people though. But attributes, attacking. Yeah, not great. But what I really want is technical attributes for central midfielders. There's quite a lot of them. And we want to be looking at passing in particular. And then I'm going to look at physical attributes. Now that I've sorted by that acceleration, balance and pace. Yes, these two have to be my midfielders. It's obvious. And central attacking midfielder. Well, I think I might put Alex Dixon in that position then. And go back to central midfielders. And again, look at attributes, technical. So we've got these four potentially. There's dribbling. Connor Bradbury, I think he's listed for a reason. We're going to lose Russell Woods anyway because somebody else has bid for him. Let's have a look. Jack Lake. determination is good. Teamwork and work rate, excellent. Yeah, he's going to be in midfield then as well. And now it's time to have a look at the strikers. And obviously you want a striker to be able to finish. Lee Stevenson. History. Milestones. No milestones. Career stats. Yeah. Okay. 30 appearances, 8 goals. That's not a great haul, is it? But overview. Best role is a pressing forward attack. Okay. Yeah, we can work with that. Then finishing. Long shots. Possibly Andrew Harding is going to be the guy I want. Another pressing forward, though. That's not going to work. We need balance. Adam Marriott is a target forward, which would fit, but he's leaving the club. Okay. Got this guy who's come in as a pressing forward. Can also play advanced forward. Attacking. Don't have the balance I want up front. Adam Marriott. Well, he's still our player for the time being. So I'm going to make him our main guy for now. But I definitely want a more attacking striker. I want attacking midfield. I'll just double check what we've got that's attacking midfield. Got It's not looking that strong though. Yeah. I'll definitely have to see how formations work out here. Right. Tactics. Yeah, pressing forward attack. That's what we want. Want him to be a target forward in support. Dixon. Want to be an advanced playmaker and attack. Box to box on midfielder. And so I think we'll leave those instructions as they are. Parker, wingback support, yes. Doherty, wingback support, yes. Not convinced that these are guys that are in the right position right now. Build that button, that button. Can't remember who had the pace. Who had the lower pace? Squad. Attributes. Defensive. who's picked. Yeah, as John Sanders was the lowest pace and also the highest jumping, so I do want him in the centre. Brad Selby, no side preference. He's a stopper, which means he likes to push up. Which I am happy for him to do. And Clancy is best in a covering role, but we don't really have covering at this point, so I'm going to have to ask him to be a defender, a defensive role. Sanders is also going to be in a defender role, like this. Actually, yeah, I will swap this round. I will give him the cover instruction after all. I think that works. What does Johnson like? He's best. We'll let him play as a sweeper keeper. And that will be our tactic for the next match. There, continue. Next, unread. Players currently unhappy. Gareth Moss and Brian Gray. Squad. We'll clear the filters. Brian Gray. Slight concern. Contract is out of contract. I mean, he doesn't fit in with the current formation. That is the problem. Honestly, he's welcome to leave. He's not contracted to us, so I'm not going to keep him around. Gareth Moss. Again, not really fitting in with the formation, but he's got a lot of potential. Development. I want him. I would like him to train as a wing back, a defensive wing back. I think that will help get him more playing time. Because I do want to keep him. None of these players I want to keep. Okay, what else do we have? Choose Boston United captain John Sanders. John Sanders is definitely starting, so I will keep him as captain. He looks like he's the best option. And Brad Selby is Warren Harrison. I am going to Warren Harrison because I don't think I've selected him in my starting squad, have I? Yeah, no. I mean, he's also on the transfer list, so... Hi, Bobby. I just wanted to make you aware I'm going to name a new vice captain as I think we have more suitable candidates now. I'm sorry. I think he accepts. Nice talking to you, Bobby. You're a good lad. I appreciate you. Yes. Confirm. Yes, I do want to make Brad Selby our vice captain. I am excited about the new challenge with Boston United. Weekly staff meeting. Let's go. I mean, I've already chosen him, so yes, I've done that. Brad Selby. Yes, we'll do both of those things. Yes. Yeah, we'll do all of that. Okay. We'll do that as well. Bobby Harrison is leaving us. We don't want to anymore. Yeah, okay. We'll accept all those suggestions. Brad Selby feels there's a lack of depth at centre-back right now. That is possibly true. I shall put that on my list of positions to strengthen. And striker, attack, etc. That's another position I want to find a player to fill. Okay, 5 topics remaining. Move on. Paul Gregson has been developing really well lately. Jolly good. Vacancies. Bailey Wilkinson or Sam Lewis? I'll definitely get Horatio Stromberg to be our performance analyst. Bailey Wilkinson. His ability. I think Sam Lewis is probably our better shout for that role. So we'll move on. I don't really want a director of football. We do need a scout. Evans. And I still don't want a director of football. So we shall move on. And yeah, we shall also hire Matty Hawks as a chief scout. End meeting. Follow-up actions. Approach to sign. Let's see how cheap I can get you. Suggest terms. Try that again. Alright, I'll move a little bit. Okay, finalise deal on 150. Done. Ratio. We shall offer you 170. Let's see where we meet. think that's a fair deal, yes. So does he. Josh Evans. Well, I'll offer him that much. Try that. I'll just try again, see how much we can get him to move. Yeah, we'll do a deal on 150 then. I don't mind. And Chief Scout. 150 should be fine. We'll do a deal on 160. Pay him a little bit more than his underling in the scouting department. There we go. Boston injury update. Andy Sewell, 8 days to 2 weeks. Gavin Doherty is not available. He's recently returned. Pre-match press conference about to begin. Kurt and Ryan are both here. How do Kurt? How do Ryan? Come on, Eliza, give me a proper intro. Yeah. At a later kickoff time than fellow strugglers Alfreton. Is it an advantage to play second this time? We get a little bit longer to prepare for the match, and I prefer to respond to situations. Spending more second in the table. Could they leave with all the points? We're a pretty good team ourselves, and I know we've got a chance if we play well. Date on Andy Sewell's injury. He's still not fit. We're not worried, but he'll be out a little while longer. Recent reports have linked you with a move for Walsall's central defender Nathan Potter. That's interesting. He's an option we've had among our targets for a while, but it might be premature to say we've made a bid. How would you expect Nathan Black to react to the news that you're coveting one of his players? I'll speak to him if necessary and we'll handle things as professionals. Yeah. Oh, Kurt Jones didn't like that. Well, he's had me to himself for so long. Right. I think we're going to get through this match and then we'll go. Black refers to transfer talk. Walsall manager has been responded. What are your thoughts? I'm not prepared to comment at this time. Let's have a look at Nathan Potter. I mean, I don't think we're really likely to be able to sign him. Unless maybe there's a loan possibility. Walsall. Yeah. Transfer. We may as well make an inquiry. See what might go down. I think probably not much, but we'll have a go. Squad, I need to select some substitutes, don't I? Not filter. I want selection info. I'll just go on average rating. So that's midfielder. Shane Collis. I really hope he doesn't have to play. We've got a defender, midfielder, attacking midfielder, and striker. That should do. Continue. Harbour Athletics unbeaten run reaches 10 games. There you go. Player of the Week news, Bradley Fahy. Code of conduct. Keep that gone AWOL per day. Multiple booking ban. I'm going to turn up like that. Sends off second booking. Oh no, wait. I'm actually going to change that to warning. In half a week. Sends off straight around. So no, second booking is appalling. I hate players who get sent off for a second booking. Well, straight red, half week one. Yeah, okay. The reason I am more lenient on multiple bookings is because I want my players to play hard. Confirm. We will discuss that. Offers made for Boston United's Woods. Is he listed? Yes. No, I don't really want to keep him. We shall accept all offers. Yes. Match prep. They're doing okay on squad dynamics. Yeah. Let's introduce myself to the squad. Howdy, players. I want to take the opportunity to introduce myself to you as the new Boston United manager. Insistent and determined players. I think it's clear that you'll have to prove yourself to quite a few of us, but we're prepared to wait and see. I will be looking into strengthening the defence, but nobody's particularly bothered. It's enough for now. That's encouraged them. There's not long to go in the season, but I'm confident we can finish in the top half. They all like that. Pump fists, that's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. Code of conduct. As they seem happy with that. Excellent, I won't be expecting any issues then. Right then, that's all that done. I seem to have improved the mood of the players. So, Jeff Baker. Think so. Marriott apparently wasn't happy with that. Where is Marriott? Most of them are happy. But the players are sceptical of me at the moment. But the dressing room atmosphere is very good. That's nice. Transfers. All. Okay. Yeah, we made an inquiry midfielders. 4 offers. Yes, accept all of them. Cross doesn't want to join us. Adam Marriott was unhappy, so he can fuck off as well. Pardon my language. And we've got these staff that we're trying to bring in. It's all good for now. Inbox. Yes, I know how to do training. I'm going to hand it over, and most of this over to the backroom stuff, because I'm not that good at it in the game, to be honest. But Gavin Doherty should be monitored. Andy Sewell is not ready yet. Okay. Tactical meeting. Here we go. No, I'm sticking with the team I've chosen. No, we're going to stick with the cautious for now. Right, we're going to stick with everything as it is. Submit team. Yes, I'm sure they are, but they can suck it. Bobby Harrison. Yeah, these are mostly people left out. Adam, I don't know why Marriott is upset. He's starting. Yes, we'll do that. And it is time to go to the match. Yeah, I'm going to pump my fists. Home form is important. Let's go out there and make the advantage count. Defenders, I trust you to make the difference. Midfielders, I have faith in you to make the difference. Attackers, I trust you to make the difference. Neville Parker is the only one expressing doubts now, at least. Let's go. Boston United. That's us. So we can skip this. And Muggeridge kicks off. For Spennymoor, here's Howe, Gibson and Kempster on the right. Back to Howe again. Peck plays it across to Mills. Into the middle for Miller. Wharton beats Selby, but it's cleared away. Let's go. Gregson with the free kick. Heel turns it round the post for a corner. Lake taking the corner. Lofted in, but Stevenson can't do anything with it, and that will be a throw. Stevenson offside. Doherty hurt. We'll have to make that substitution then. Gregson with the free kick. Heel puts it round the post again. We've made the substitution now. Lake takes the cross. It's cleared away as far as Miller, who brings it forward. Gregson with another free kick. And, oh, that was close, but it's over the bar for a goal kick. Nothing much coming from that. Wharton with the throw. Muggeridge puts it past Johnson. I'm going to have to sign a better goalkeeper as well. That's very disappointing. Here's Moss stealing it from Wharton now. Played forward for Dixon. Comes down to Stevenson. Marriott. Gregson playing it forward. Parker on the left. Plays it back to Sanders. To Lake. Dixon running through the centre. And it's hit the corner of the frame. Moss now bringing it down on the right. Finding his way in. Attempts a cross. And it's deflected behind by Fellows for a corner kick. Here's Lake. Lake plays it into the middle. Fancy forward. It's headed away by Gibson for a throw in an attacking position. Nothing much has come of that. Here's more action. Gibson with a throw into the middle. Lake clearing it away. Stevenson is robbed. Lake plays it back to the keeper, who lofts it forward. Comes down to Gregson. Stevenson out to Parker on the left. He's looking to beat Ellis. Crosses it. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. We'll ignore that. Okay. Parker with the throw. Stevenson bringing it into the box. He's trying to find a gap. There isn't one. And eventually his shot is gathered easily by the goalkeeper. So it's 1-0 at half time. Let's go to the dressing room. Show me something else in the second half of the gang. Tactics. In possession. I want you to shoot on sight. I think we're going to get chances here. And yeah, I don't think I want to make any changes, so it's time to start the second half. Marriott kicks off. Stevenson bringing it forwards now. He's stolen by Fellows and Muggeridge, cutting him out. And Parker with the throw. Dixon plays it into the middle. Comes out to Parker again. Gregson. Moss with the hopeful shot there. We shall make that change. And I think we should become more attacking as well. We're going to make an attacking mentality. Clancy plays it forward. Mills gathers near the byline. It comes out to Lake though. Here's Bradbury. And that's played straight into Heald's hands. Not much to talk about there. And we're back into the action. Here's Mills playing it out to Peck on the left. Exchanges it with Fellows back to Mills again. And plays all the way back to Heald in the goal. Here's Howe, Gibson. I can't read that name. Buddle, apparently. Buddle brings it into the box. Tries a shot. Comes out to Ellis again. Plays it off, and Moss is there to pick it up. Heald heaves it down the field to Wharton. Wharton plays it to Mills. Plays it through for Wharton again, but the shot is into the side netting, and that's not going to worry anyone. Okay, we'll do this final change. Okay, come on, lads. Come on, lads. Got to get something from somewhere. Come on. Nope. Okay, last chance. Mills, Ellis, Muggeridge, and 2-0 does not do justice to the effort that Boston have put in here, but it is fair to say they have been outplayed by their opponents in this match. And that is a very tough start for Valery North as Boston's manager. Here comes Cross. Plays it back to Clancy. Bradbury. Lake. Marriott out to Moss on the right. Lake. Selby back to Clancy. There's the final whistle. Not enough time to build an attacking move. That is very disappointing. I'm going to thrash my arms. I'm far from pleased with that result. Continue. Well, they all look inspired anyway. That's good. Tanner Fanning is not wrong. Although to be fair, barn doors and banjos don't often come into football. Xavier Milmore, if Becerra doesn't score a goal, Becerra wasn't in this match. Tommy Lee Harding not excusing the result, but there were signs of something better to come in the performance. Thank you. That's what I'm hoping for. And it is now time to go back to the weekday view. And Paul Gregson is out. Bruce Chen 2 or 3 days. That's fine. Press conference. Ryan and Kurt. How do? Bring him in, Eliza, and I'll knock 'em dead. You lost and chose not to bring Junior Watkis on. Can you explain that? I don't often regret not doing something, but today is one of those occasions where I think something should have been done. Not the start you must have had in mind. Just how disappointed are you with today's result? You have to keep things in perspective. It's disappointing to lose, but we played quite well, and it is only one game. Another game where Lee Stevenson has failed to find the net. Is it the case that he is simply trying too hard? Clearly Lee has immense quality, and it will only be a matter of time before he starts scoring again. Bill Muggeridge was superb for Spennymoor. How unfortunate was it to face him in that kind of form? I hope it doesn't upset our fans too much if I congratulate Bill Muggeridge on their performance. It would be plain ignorant not to. After a refereeing performance that will generate plenty of discussion, how do you think it reflects on the standards of officiating in England? If we're going to go down that route, then I want to express my support for the officials. They do a thankless task and, most of the time, they get it spot on. There are rumours that you are still in the market for another player. Do you think you will be bringing a new face in? We never stop looking for ways to improve the team. You've been linked extensively with Dominic Morrison. Is he the player you're talking about? No. None of us can say for sure. If we could predict the future, we'd all be very rich. There we go. Leave press conference. Stevenson vows to end a goal drought. Entertainment at Victory Park, that's Chorley. Player of the Week news is David Arthur of Chorley. And on that, I think it's time to end. Yes, so after a lengthy spell on the dole, I am back in work again. Not with Kidderminster as I had hoped, but with Boston United. And the Pilgrims will hopefully have a much better showing than their first match with me in charge. There's work to be done. I do need to bring in 3 or 4 more players at least. Definitely want to be stronger in goal. Definitely want a better striker. Definitely want a better central defender. And ideally, I would like to bring in players to give me options to change the formation. And on that bombshell, it's time to end the stream. Thank you very much for being with me. Where is it?